Hello and welcome back to Tales of Arise Beyond the Dawn. So, in the last one we did, we got out of story and figured out that we know how to get to Nazamil, but before we even take the teleporter, we have a lot of quests to, I'm assuming we're going to keep getting more, but we have a few quests left. Honestly, I can actually check, so hold on. Alright, so there are 40 subquests and 12 character subquests in the game, right? Oh. And I have done... Oh god, I have to count. Hold on. I've done 33 subquests in general, which means there might be quite a few left, honestly, because I don't know which ones were subquests and which ones weren't. And I also don't know if X quests count because they were pre-ordered. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But we have quite a few left. That's all I know.
This memorial is here for those who died under Renan rule.
Yeah, like my dad.
Speaking of Zephyr, what happened to that ring, Law? I don't see you wearing it.
Oh, my dad's ring? I don't have it with me right now.
What? Why not? It's a special memento, isn't it?
Sure, but, it's heavy. I'm tired of carrying it around all the time.
You're saying a ring is too heavy for you? Or is that an excuse because you misplaced it?
Of course not. It's around. Somewhere.
Okay, he misplaced it.
Right. So where exactly is it then?
Well, I guess...
I knew it. I'll help you look for it. It's a special memento to remember your mom and dad by.
You don't need to bother. It's okay.
Stop trying to hide your feelings. I'm sure someone's seen it. Let's ask around.
Is he scared to wear it?
You
This is
pick up on the
a curious
strangest
one.
things. Always sticking your nose in others' business. I appreciate the thought, but...
Did you say something, Law?
No, nothing.
We'll see what's going on here. Oh god, he's blocking all the NPCs again. Hey La, you're looking great today. You know, you look more and more like Zephyr every day. You've said that before, and it's still not true. I'm just glad to see Zephyr's son working hard with the Crimson Crows. We owe a lot to Zephyr. I hope you grow up to be just like him. We're looking for Zephyr's ring. You haven't seen it around here, have you? A ring? I can't say I have. Got it, thanks. Can't we just give this a rest? We don't have to go through the trouble of looking for it. Stop being so considerate. It's weird. Besides, it'll be bad if it ends up buried in the sand, right? We gotta find it, and fast. Time to get cracking. It's not buried in the sand, though. How do you know that? Did he sell it? Why would he do that? I don't know, that just seems weird. Doesn't seem in character for him.
Let's see what's going on around.
What? Zephyr's ring went missing? That's not good. Have you seen it around lately? No, I haven't, but I pray you find it. It's a memento of a great man. I know. Zephyr, your father, he really was amazing. He was really amazing. It's thanks to him that all of us are even alive. He supported, inspired, and guided us. That's what I call a true leader. I agree. When I came to Calaglia, he was the first person who trusted me. I wonder if the Crimson Crows will ever have another leader like that. I'm getting kind of hungry. Maybe it's time to take a break and get something to eat. We can eat later. Right now we need to find that ring. Is he trying to... he's hiding it because he doesn't feel worthy of it yet? I feel like he knows where the ring is, right? What the hell? Oh. I guess I have to go from here? Need something? we're looking for a ring. Zephyr's memento. I haven't seen it. Doesn't Law have it?
Well...
No,
Seriously?
He lost it. What a shame. But I guess it's easy to get careless when you're busy as you are. You and the other Crimson Crows are working so hard to fill the hole left in his absence. Yeah, everyone's been working super hard. And I'm sure you are too. I hope you don't push yourself too hard, though.
Afraid I can't.
Right. Sorry for taking up your time. Okay, we've learned
Seems
nothing.
like no one knows anything.
Can we please just give up already, Rinwell?
It's unlike you to give up so early, Law. When in doubt, it is best to return to your roots.
Agreed. Let's return to the memorial and take some time to think. Zephyr's memento is too precious to just abandon.
Say, maybe we should pray at the memorial while we're out and about. We can ask that Zephyr and the people of Calaglia continue to rest in peace.
That's random. Why now?
Hearing everyone's stories made me remember a lot about Zephyr. He was respected by everyone, not just us.
Yeah.
Oh!
I could never measure up to my dad.
He really helped them. I accidentally skipped it.
Let's take a moment to say a prayer then. A moment of silence.
Dad, what did you want me to do with that ring? Nathan and the others gave it to me, but then...
Oh, it must be in his head. His mouth isn't moving.
I'll never be a leader like you. I can barely even look after myself. Someday I want to be the kind of man who will make you and Mom proud, but... I don't know when that day's gonna come. Do I even deserve to carry your prized possession? Everyone expects me to be just like you. Shouldn't it belong to someone who can carry on your legacy as a leader? I don't even know anymore. Dad, if you were alive, what would you tell me now? Dad?
Oh!
What in the world? Hey! What the hell is wrong with you?
I see what we're doing.
Here you're coming out swinging!
Oops.
Fine, damn it! I get how it is. Want to talk with your fists? Then I'll answer with mine! I'm on it!
Oh, this is pretty cool. Oh!
Dragon shout!
Did he just use Dragon Shot?
Talon storm!
Had it coming!
And did Law just call it Dragon Shout?
Dragon shout! That freaking does it!
Well, that's an error in
Punch!
the text.
Eat that freaking does it!
You know what? Law can actually heal himself.
Inspiration! I could do this all day.
See this?
Oh! Ow. Excuse me? Excuse me?
Inspiration!
I'll
Time
run
for
you
one.
through! See ya!
Dogi,
Talon
stop it!
storm. Tusk
That
cannon!
freaking does it!
See this?
Oh my god, he can teleport.
Inspiration! I could do this all day.
Thunder punch!
I think I need to do some dodging.
I'll run you through! Had it coming!
First
Talon storm! Tusk cannon!
I'm on it.
Dragon!
I can't use like abilities because
Blazing flame! I'm on. Watch it.
the
Inspiration! I could do this all day.
See this?
the animation lock is hardcore for half of Law's moves.
I could do this all day.
Thunder punch!
First strike!
Okay.
I'm on. Watch it.
Had it coming! Talon storm!
I really don't know how to play Law. Like I don't.
Freaking does it.
I don't know how to play him at all.
Inspiration!
I think I need different moves here. Talon Storm, you can't get anything. Whirlwind Snap, that's a really long one. This is a long one. Raising Flames is short. This one I don't know about. Did I just get that? I don't think I know this one at all.
Time for one more. Mirage
Thunder punch!
Ooh, oh, that's a cool
Now you
move.
see what I can do. First strike. Ha!
Mirage Blitz.
Raising,
Yeah, that's
watch
fast.
this. Eat
Coil!
this. Come and get it.
Oh,
That's enough.
staggered.
Eagle, I'm just getting started.
Coil!
I'm on it. Mirage Blitz. All good.
Dragon shot!
I should probably heal.
Inspiration. Time for one.
Thunder punch!
Woo!
Mirage Blitz.
See this?
Dragon shout. Rip and tear.
Yeah, I don't really
That freaking does it.
like Law's moves.
Inspiration. Time
Hold
for one
on
more.
tight.
Mirage Blitz.
Oh my.
Raising flame.
All right, I gotta keep this going. I gotta do dragon shot, and then there we go. I only got the first one.
Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Maybe I could get eagle dive in there, and that would be enough for the combo. Uh-oh. I don't. It's,
Time for one more. Almost.
ooh. That it?
Flame. I'm just getting started.
Oh, okay.
Exploding fist!
Mirage
Perfect. What?
Dragon. I'm just getting
Dragon
started.
shot!
It's go time.
Eyes on the ground!
Armor won't save you.
God damn, I'm missing like everything.
Hold on tight!
I think I just need to use like autos.
Strike.
Talon
Freaking
sword!
does it.
Brace yourself! Get lost!
I.
No!
I'm so dead. Sorry, I just peeked the mic for sure.
Thunder punch!
Use that elixir, please.
Here we go again.
Exploding fist!
Oh, I didn't do it right. Why are you going past him?
Grown strong!
Mirage Blitz. Steel. I'm just getting started. Mirage Blitz.
All right, come on.
Freaking
Oh,
does it.
too fast.
Talon sword!
Okay, maybe I should just.
Freaking does it. I'm on it.
He doesn't really do very technical things. It's very obvious what he's gonna do. I'm just getting my ass handed to me.
Exploding
Watch
fist!
it.
Oh, I missed that. I missed that bad.
Inspiration. Time for
Gotta
one
use
more.
this twice. Nope, dodge.
Thunder punch!
I'm stunned. I'm stunned.
Oh, just pipe down!
Inspiration.
Eyes on the
I
ground!
could do this all day. Raising flame.
Thunder punch!
That's enough.
I'm just gonna use it.
I'll crush you. Ah! Lightning reflexes. Tenebrous claw.
Out of all characters, I feel like Law and Dohalim I know the least.
Law? Are you okay?
Huh? Oh, sorry. I was spacing out.
I thought you were deep in prayer. But were you actually asleep?
No, I was awake. It was kind of like I was dreaming, though. I daydreamed that my dad beat me up. Maybe that means I should stop being so wishy-washy about this ring stuff.
Wishy-washy?
I think it's time for me to come clean. Look, the truth is, I know exactly where the ring is.
What? You mean you didn't misplace it?
No. I crammed it in a drawer in Nath's room.
What?
Why would you do that to a memento of your dad?
I did it because it's a memento of my dad. Everyone here misses him. They want another amazing leader just like him. But I'm not ready for that. All those expectations have turned into a burden.
Oh. So is that what you meant when you said the ring's too heavy to carry around?
Yeah. It was my dad's prized possession. Wearing it makes me feel like I'm taking on his whole legacy. I realize Nath is in a better position to take over Dad's legacy as a leader.
I had no idea. I'm sorry, Law. I didn't know you were struggling like that.
At least he came clean.
It's fine. I should have said something. Maybe I just wanted to push all my struggles onto someone else. That daydream of getting beat up by my dad woke me up.
So what will you do with the ring?
I'll go talk to Nath. I can't keep making other people deal with my issues.
Okay.
Law, it's good that you were able to see your father again. Even if it was just a dream.
I guess. We got in a fist fight, but that's just like him. Or just like the two of us, maybe.
Yeah, I'm sorry for the embarrassing display there. I made Law look like a fool, but
Nath, are you free? It's about Dad's ring.
he kinda is a fool, but that's fine.
Oh, that? You left it lying around in here, but I put it somewhere safe. Don't worry.
Huh? I didn't just leave it lying around.
It's fine, just take it already. It's your ring, right? Don't lose it again.
Right. I won't ever let go of it again.
Is it still heavy? The ring, I mean.
Kinda, but now I understand. I'm always the same me, whether I have the ring or not. There's no way now to know what Dad would have wanted. I just have to do whatever I can.
Yeah. The Law I know would never bother to think too deeply about something.
Hey, What's that supposed to mean?
Looks like he's overcome his worries. What was he even worried about anyway?
If he didn't stop being so indecisive, I thought Zephyr might come back from the dead to beat some sense into him.
I wouldn't put it past Zephyr. Uh-oh. He'll hear us if we talk too loud. Anyway, don't get yourself too worked up, Law.
You're talking at the same volume. Zephyr's ring. Oh, that was decent.
He pretended not to notice, but I'm pretty sure Nath knew I was worried about something.
That makes sense. He seems to know you really well.
Yeah, though maybe he knows me too well. It can get kind of annoying that I can't hide anything from him. Not much I can do about that, though. After all, he's known me since I was a little kid.
I haven't known you as long as he has, but it sure seems easy to understand what you're thinking.
Oh yeah? Then what am I thinking about right now?
That you're hungry?
Who do you think I am, Shion? No! Actually, I was thinking about how I need to take good care of this ring. For both my dad and my mom.
Definitely. If you ended up losing it for real, we'd have a seriously hard time finding it. Not only that, but I'm sure Zephyr would be furious.
Oh, he was.
Huh?
Nothing. You don't have to worry, though. I won't let go of it again.
Yeah, I can tell.
So, to pass previous limits.
Do you think you're ready to wear the ring now?
I'll
I
let
think
this play
so.
out.
It seems smaller than when my dad had it.
Maybe you've just grown into it.
There we go. Hold on. We got Zephyr's ring here. Is it actually good? It's a level 1 ring with parental love on it. Wow. That's quite a bit of defense. Hold on. I know it's not as good as this, but I do want to... Oh, only he can wear it. Of course, obviously. Why would it? Okay. Well, that is a lot of defense. If Law is getting his ass handed to him, I know what I can do. I lose a lot of attack, but... Damn. So is everyone gonna have... Dohalim, what the... There's 2 Dohalim... Oh my god. Well, now let's do it. Everyone's gonna have a dream
someone
battle.
needs our help.
Good
Probably.
grief, you're such a soft...
Plates and dishes for sale. Top quality pottery. Why not buy one? They're cheap and a delight to use.
I see.
Plates and dishes, eh? May I see just what sort of pieces you're selling? Sure. Have a look all you want. My wares use Calaglean clay, and I couldn't be prouder of them. These are quite nice.
Dohalim?
Is something the matter, Dohalim? Such indescribable texture. There's no mistaking it. This dish is an awe-inspiring masterpiece. Well, it seems like you have an eye for pottery. Are you a potter yourself? Yes, though I only started recently. I'd love to be able to produce such splendid pieces as these someday. This is the first I'm hearing of it. I knew you collected pottery, but I didn't know you'd start making your own as well. And pottery is wonderful. You can get in touch with the earth, hear its voice, and dig out its limitless possibilities with your very own hands.
Huh?
Yeah, he is earth attuned too. Earth and dark. I see. I suppose I'm still not used to Dahnan aesthetic sensibilities, so I wouldn't know. Then take this chance. Take this as a chance to learn more. This piece is very high quality, not only as an art object, but also as functional pottery. You mentioned Calaglean clay. Does the clay used really make such a difference? I normally wouldn't say so much to a customer, but I can see you're a fellow pottery lover, so I'll share a little more than usual. The clay used in my pieces, well, it actually includes parts from Zoogl's. What an unexpected secret. Unexpected. Now that I've heard it, I've no choice but to try it myself. What? So you're gonna just set off right now? Can't we do this later? A beautiful plate enhances the accompanying food's flavor. You of all people should be able to imagine the importance of this. I use paper plates a lot because I just eat really quick meals. Rip my food flavor. Oh, what do you say, Shion? Don't you think we ought to set out now and to find materials to make pottery?
Yeah.
Indeed, a high-quality plate probably would make a meal taste better. So you do understand. Then let us get getting. In search of the ultimate clay. Good luck. If you find any materials, I'll teach you how to work them into clay. Path of the Potter. Okay. So I wonder if these count
You can make
as...
ceramic dishes all by yourself? Wow, Dohalim, I'm
Oh.
impressed.
Music, antiques, and now pottery? Just how many hobbies do you have?
The world is full of curiosities. One can never have too many interests.
The game usually just says, oh, but I have the materials. I guess this is going to be voiced then? Is that why it makes me come back in?
How's this?
No, it's not. Weird. We've gathered some materials. Could you take a look? Oh, it's because Law is the new accompanying member. Oh, this is it, all right. This will make some great clay.
Let's go!
Great one, man. So is it time for some pottery making then?
No.
No, wait. There's one more thing I'd like to check. The glaze used on this piece is also different than anything I'm familiar with. It must be made from something special, yes? Wow, you really have an eye for detail. Glaze like on a cake? Not exactly. It is like paint or varnish, but for pottery. Ah, gotcha. High temperatures transform the glaze into a glass-like texture on the surface of the clay, making the piece more durable. At the same time, it can change the appearance of pottery in innumerable ways. Glaze is truly the water that brings pottery to life. You kinda lost me there, but it sounds like glaze is something you'd want in pottery.
So then,
Now then, could you tell me where to obtain glaze like that, which is on this dish? I'll tell you everything now that you've come this far. As I'm sure you know, glaze is made from ashes and clay. You can find especially good clay in Shinefall Woods. That's what I use.
my thanks.
In Ganeth Harrows, eh? I see. Thank you. Let's get going right away then. There's no use trying to stop him once he gets this worked up. Do we have it?
Being passionate about your hobbies is
Oh,
all
we don't.
well and good, but just how far do you intend to take this obsession?
It is an unending quest for perfection. Indeed, the very essence of the path of a potter.
Dohalim.
Well, I'm sure that everyone will be able to use whatever wonderful dishes you end up making.
Okay, so we have to go here. Yeah, we'll just go right down the list there. I'm going to ignore the snowplanes for now. I'm gonna grab this quest and then we'll grab the pottery on our way through. Alright, where is this quest?
We finally made it.
Is it the same guy again? No. Oh, it's Nodio. Oh god, this is gonna be another wedding thing. This isn't good. What do? I don't know much about selling things. Wait. Isn't that... Hey, it's you. Long time no see. Mahavar, you really helped us out before. And Nodio and the others are looking well too. I'm glad you seem to be adjusting well to Thistle.
Sure.
Thistlelim? That's right. At first I was uneasy, but now he's gotten used to life here. It's because of you. Having you with me makes anywhere feel like paradise. Oh, my dear Nodio. I see you two haven't changed a bit. What are you doing here, Mahavar? How's your ship? It's actually not in the best of shape. Apparently I've been pushing it too hard. I talked to a Renan engineer who helped me in the past, and he said it's going to take some major repairs, which will cost a lot. Right. And didn't you mention selling things? Yeah. I need to fix the ship fast for my crew, but I can't figure out how to earn money. You've helped this town a lot by transporting supplies with your ship. So I was hoping this time we could return the favor. I see. That's a tough one, though. I know how to spend wisely, but not so much about turning a profit. Not many people come here, so there's not many profitable jobs or special products to sell. If possible, I'd like to make the whole town more prosperous instead of just making myself money. Nothing to make money off of, huh? Might be true now, but maybe if... I know, what if we could make the town itself a product? Huh? What do you mean? I mean, take money to bring people here. The scenery of this village is really gorgeous. A beautiful sandy beach on a wide ocean. People can have a relaxing time while listening to the sound of the waves in exchange for a few gold. Wow, that's a great idea. But the thing is, there's no place in this village where outsiders can stay. There's an inn. Since there isn't one already, how about building an inn? It'd be a big project, but still. Is there not an inn? The village can keep the money made by the inn, and I'll sell souvenirs on the side. The more people that come, the more money for the whole village. Everyone might be willing to lend a hand. Then it's settled. We just need to discuss the location with everyone. And then there's the question of the Zoogle materials that are definitely coming from Zoogles. That wouldn't be a lot of work for just the people of the village. Shion, why don't we help out?
Yes.
Of course. Mahivar helped us in the past. You can leave it to us. Thanks, guys. That'll really help. We owe you big time. So we weren't done with reconstruction quests. Okay. Sure.
Those two haven't changed a bit, have they?
They looked so happy, as though not a day has passed since their wedding.
Never-ending love, unchanging and glorious. May it never fade.
We did well setting them up.
I don't remember the dwelling in? What? This isn't an inn? I'm
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
Yeah, it's not much of an inn, that's for sure, but it's still technically an inn. Alright, I need ice fangs? Is that what it said? Uh-oh. Icicle, ice, something ice-like. What? Do I have to actually go find him? Oh my god, I do. I think. Unless I just completely misread what it said. No. Yeah, I gotta go find him. Oh, man. Okay. That's fine.
We'll find out there this time. Most likely Zoogles, I would...
Okay, this is the high-quality clay, I assume? Maybe not?
Reckon?
I
I mean,
can't...
other than them?
Can't exactly tell where... Because they're... I don't know, the icicle fangs aren't on the map. Okay. I just have to find specific enemies to drop it. Honestly, I should probably figure out which ones they are. I can't get past them. Alright, Ice Wolf does not drop it. You don't drop it either. What drops an icicle fang? I'm not seeing it. I mean, we're only halfway through the list, so... Oh! The wild boar I just fought drops it? What? That's kind of random. Why would not, like, an ice wolf or an ice boar or something drop it? Is that the only thing that drops it? It's level 4, so... do only have to stare at red icons that come up. Yeah. No, I gotta kill a bunch of wild boars. Alright, well. Oh, there's one.
I agree. I'm thinking some fish, some meat. Oh, and some warm vegetable soup sounds nice too.
I haven't even said anything yet.
Shion's appetite is easy to read.
Oh boy. Okay. I'm gonna pick up the high quality clay. I will grind these out after. There it is. Oh, not voiced. But you can make pottery with this clay? What's so special about it?
What?
The texture, the viscosity, the aroma, everything is first rate. Touch it and see for yourself. I think I'm good for now. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna go kill a bunch of boars, get the icicle fangs, and then we'll turn that one in. Oh, hold on. There is a skit.
How unusual of you to eschew proper etiquette, Dohalim.
Having been temporarily relieved of my duties in Pelagian, I want to enjoy some respite from the chaos.
Your work there isn't all that bad, is it?
Well, while drowning in a sea of paperwork, I find that memories of our travels together constantly tempt my scattered mind, even though I'm well aware that it wasn't all gaiety and glee.
It's natural for the mind to wander when it's been occupied with work for too long. Besides, our travels weren't all hardships either.
What about you? By all appearances, you seem to feel truly at home here.
Do I? I suppose I like it there for the same reasons you do. I think I know what you're trying to coax out of me, but no, not now.
Not while duty calls, I suppose. Oh, how I look forward to retiring and leading a quiet life.
Don't expect to be able to retire that easily. You still have a lot left to do before then. But you can do it, Dohalim. You aren't alone, after all.
Nothing could be more invigorating to hear. To a bright future.
To a bright future.
Oh, what was he trying to
Something still on your
coax
mind?
out of her?
Do you think you'll ever call me Doe again?
Ah, you're hopeless. Of course I will.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There's a loose... Okay. Was he trying to tell her to... I don't want to make assumptions. More items dropped large. I think that's what I'm going for right now. There's an issue I'm having, and it's I haven't been able to find anything. I think I got one drop after, I don't know, it's been like 10, 15 minutes, so I decided to check this. Reduce effects, boost duration by 50. Yeah, sure, whatever. Oh, no, that's reduce. I want to reduce duration. Cut duration boost effect. Okay, 15 minutes?
That was nothing.
I don't think I've ever had Law cook before. Alright. There's only 3 sets of hogs.
Thanks to you, I was able to rest easy.
There's only 3 sets of hogs, and they're all along this path. So I have to, like, keep reloading and coming back here. Or leaving the area and coming back to spawn them. Yeah, there we go.
No enemy can...
Yeah.
That's right. You're sensitive to the cold, aren't you? Your sneezes are so cute, though. It's so unlike you.
What's that?
Hoodle, could you help warm her up, please?
Sorry, I had to show that one.
A blur. Together with
Wow.
your marksmanship, we make quite the team.
Is that enough? How many do I have? I only needed 5, right? Oh, I have 4. Of course I have 4.
Guess I misread the landing.
Definitely important to take that recipe, though.
Could be all we need for Notio.
Right. Let's
What?
go to Thistleum.
Didn't even break a sweat.
I just got 5 of them? I have to spend these 2. Let's just spend those. And... Oh, are you kidding me? So close. Hey, she's done. Damn. I wish there was some sort of, like, super move you got it after you did all of them, but no, you just get the stats. Okay, you're done. You're done. He is also done. Are you kidding me? How is Alphen the only one who isn't done? What? Okay, well, he's very close, so that's good. I just got 5 more from that one fight. Why couldn't I get that in the first place? Damn. Also, let's just... I need to keep buffing Alphen. Resistance. Defense. Rinwell. Attack. Alphen. Endurance? Penetration? Alphen. Okay. We're good. Let's go turn in that quest. Alright. Don't have a part 2. We gathered the materials you need for the building. That's so kind of you. Now we can build a place for guests to stay. Do you have a plan on what kind of facility you're gonna build? Okay. We'd like to make it a full recreational facility for enjoying the coastal area, not just an inn. Since you're here, we'd like to hear your opinions. Do you have any suggestions? Nice. I can't complain about having a bite to eat while looking out at the ocean. Just make sure to have plenty of food on hand.
Well,
Why don't you make a place where people can enjoy fishing? There are all kinds of fish around here. That's so like you. That's a great idea. Thank you again for everything. Well, it looks like it'll be a great tourist attraction. I look forward to its completion. Yes, please come all together. Thanks. I'll be sure to stop by. All right. Wait, did I just get enough SP?
the mutual consideration those two share is something our new world will need going forward.
The power of love, you mean?
If you want to put it bluntly, sure.
There. Now the skill panel is complete. That's a good feeling. And now we go to Pelegion and do this quest. I wonder, who would Dohalim have to fight in his dreams? Is that going to be this quest?
So.
So, Avakir isn't here. He's one of your friends, one of the friends you asked to look after things in your absence, isn't he? He must be at work. He's the type who feels guilty when he has too much free time. Lord Dohalim. And you are? My name is Lentigar. Avakir left me in charge in his stead. I see. I appreciate your help. Avakir will be away for some time. If you need something, I will assist in any way I can. No, I just came here to see Avakir. I'll come back again later. As you wish. I shall alert you as soon as he returns. Yes. There's a magnificent statue in Saxleo Temple. Before you depart, you simply must see it. What was that about? He brought up the statue out of nowhere. Mind if we make a quick stop? Is there a statue of Dohalim?
A statue in Saxleo Temple? I have no recollection of any such thing being there.
Maybe someone put it there recently?
Hold on.
Besides Dohalim would do that, though.
Good question. Is this not the right... This is the right floor. We haven't been in the temple yet in the DLC. I remember we spent... Because, like, the game had that turning point, and then we ended up staying in Pelegion for quite a while, and Alphen just hung out in the temple. I don't think he really led anyone, but... Is it a statue of Alphen? No, there are a lot of Renans here. They don't like Alphen. This is the place Lentigar mentions. Yeah? I don't see any statue. My lord.
See.
I thought you'd be here. You guided us here to meet in secret, didn't you? Yes, the truth is, Faria has been abducted.
What?
Oh, abducted. Avakir has gone alone to rescue her. Alone? The fool. What is he thinking? There's more. He forbade me from mentioning, but... What? Tell me all you know. Traces found at the scene suggest the culprits are Dahnan. Surely you understand, if this news were to get widespread, the things could get ugly. I just butchered that sentence. That's why Avakir went on his own. Knowing Avakir, he must have felt responsible to me and Tarnigan. This is just the kind of thing he would do. Thank you for telling me the situation. Kisara, I apologize, but we need intel. For anything related to Dahnan's, Gagne is the one to ask. Thank you. Okay. Oh boy. So, we did like 2 Shion sub-stories already, right? This is like the 3rd Dohalim one though, I think. Something must be amiss for the Renan representative to come all this way. I'll get right to the point. A Renan has been abducted. A rumor has it the abductors are Dahnan. Do you know anything about it? It is no small feat for one of us to lay hands on one of you. I know what you want to say, but there's no time. Please, if you know anything at all. Very well. But I haven't heard anything myself. If you give me some time, though, I'll ask around. Thank you. In the meantime, we'll see what we can glean in town. Oh boy. Okay, there's something on level 2 and level 0. Alright. Lord Dohalim, when did you return? Have you noticed anything out of the ordinary of late? It's not exactly recent, but more and more people have been voicing grievances. Grievances with the current situation, how Renans must rely on Dahnans for survival.
Sure.
Yes, quite a few are wondering if we can't at least have the city to ourselves. Some say it would be easy for your lordship to grant that with but a single command. Enough. The era of one-sided rule by the Renans is over, but that does not mean we will be ruled by the Dahnans either. I understand, of course, but not everyone can accept that. Well, they're gonna have to.
A lot of the Renans still have high expectations for you.
Oh?
As the last remaining lord.
It's been like this since the convergence. But living up to others' expectations is something I'm sure you can relate to.
Yeah, deeply.
Hey!
Excuse us, have you seen anyone suspicious recently? Anyone suspicious? I sure have. The upper floors are full of them. I see, but it's not as if they've actually done anything, have they?
That ain't funny.
Not in the last year, but have you forgotten what they did before that? No telling what they might get up to in the future. Don't even get me started about all the folks in the other regions. Sending all the Renans to the city, only caring about their own damn safety. And just what are we supposed to do if all these Renans they've gathered here start an uprising? What then? I'm sure steps have been taken to prevent that.
I think you're lying.
I don't even need to read that. It was better than lying,
People
he
here must
said.
have a lot of anxiety and frustration.
I can't blame them for that, but it is still a difficult issue.
We've drilled this topic into the ground by this point. The whole DLC is just huge on the whole racism, fighting for equality kind of thing. Hey, I know you. You're the Blazing Sword, aren't you? Did you come to drive out all the Renans? No, doesn't look like it. You wouldn't be with a Renan Lord if that were the case. I'm gathering intel. Have you noticed anything odd recently? Seen anyone acting strange? Heard any rumors? Anything at all? Come to think of it. I don't know if he was up to no good or nothing, but I did see an odd-looking fella. Dahnan?
Sure.
That's right. There's lots of folks from all parts around here. But even so, he stood out like a sore thumb. He was weird and kind of awkward, you know? Who could it be? If that's the one of the people who abducted Faria, what could their end goal be? It doesn't matter. Right now, we need to find out where they took her. Calm down. I know you're worried, but you're not acting like yourself. You're right. My concern has overcome my manners. Some time has passed. I think we should check in with Gagne. He may have learned something. Good idea. Okay. I forgot.
He's more worried than he lets on. We have to do what we can for him.
You don't have to tell me. Kidnapping is absolutely vile.
They got a lot of dialogue in this. Do you have any leads? I may have something that'll interest you. I can't say it's good news, though. Late in the night, some men were spotted transporting a large package out of town. It was dark and the witness didn't get a good look at the men, but they say the package was big enough to fit a person inside. A witness says the men were muttering something about the woods. Woods. Shinefall Woods would be the closest. We should investigate. We finally have a lead. And I also hope to avoid any unnecessary conflicts. I pray for a speedy solution to your problem. Thank you. Okay.
Why would anyone be after Faria?
Maybe because she's important to Dohalim? It can't be a coincidence, right?
We'll know once we apprehend the culprits. Come on.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why. That's like the only logical explanation.
I sure hope she's okay.
Look, someone's there.
Is that?
Oh. Heal. I already forgot his name.
Doe!
Avocate,
What are you doing here?
I should ask you the same thing. Have you gone mad? Running off on your own?
I wanted to avoid causing any trouble while you were away. Sorry.
Were the kidnappers the ones who hurt you?
Yeah, I tried to get Faria back, but I was too weak. I'm not as good as you.
She's still alive then?
There's no doubt about that. Doe, listen, the culprits...
I know. Avakir, you head back to Pelegion. Kisara, you're with me.
Her mouth is just
what was
wide.
that just now?
It's rare to see Dohalim like this.
Yeah. His silence speaks volumes.
No time to dally. We need to act quickly.
I'm glad
Okay, down
I
there.
made it in time.
I wish I could use healing arts.
Oh, I think that was just a generic line. Okay, we can actually teleport here, so.
I guess camping isn't...
Faria, are you alright?
Doe, is that you?
Lord Dohalim, what are you doing here?
Lord?
That's enough.
Doe, be careful!
You would go so far as to disguise yourself as the very people you hate.
Oh.
So you know. I'd expect no less from the great Lord Dohalim.
The abductors are Renans?
They slipped away with Faria and defeated Avakir when he gave pursuit. Though those two are not warriors, overcoming them would be no easy task for a Dahnan. They were attempting to frame Dahnans for the crime. My guess is they were trying to make me hate Dahnans as they do.
Precisely. But that's only because you won't do your damn job as our lord. Ever since we lost Lennicus, we've been living like prisoners. Yet you only preach reconciliation, neglecting your duty as our guardian.
How could you be so selfish?
I am still a guardian of the Renans, but that does not mean continuing our rule.
It's just our luck you'd come back on the very day we execute our plan. We may have failed, but there are others who see you as weak. You had better watch your back.
Doe.
You succeeded at one thing. Your intent was to anger me. However, the focus of my anger is you. Any that harm my friends will be punished.
Oh.
Dohalim, don't! If you give in to your anger, you will be no better than our enemies. Please, stand down.
You're right. His fate must not be decided by personal feelings. We will deliver him to Pelegion to face due process. Thank you, Kisara. You prevented me from making a grave mistake.
So he was actually thinking of killing.
That's my job, after all.
Why the ... on Faria? Is it because she
The
sees
criminals have been turned over to the authorities.
Kisara as a love interest competition, or she kind of agrees with her kidnappers a little bit? I don't know.
Thank you, Kisara. That should be the end of the ordeal.
After all that, I just caused more trouble for you.
I'm glad the two of you are safe. That's all I can ask for.
Still, I have a feeling there's more trouble to come. There are still plenty of Renans and Dahnans who are unhappy with the way things are. I'll have to come up with other ways to keep things under control.
I'm counting on you. That reminds me, Avakir. I only learned of the kidnapping because Lentigar was concerned for your safety. You should learn to rely more on those around you.
Yes, you're right. I'll be sure to thank him.
We should let Ganya know the problem's been resolved, too. Let's go, Kisara.
Do,
Yes?
thank you. And... Take care of yourself.
I appreciate the sentiment.
I think it's safe to rest here now.
I too will endeavor to, with Avakir, to improve relations between Renans and Dahnans and Pelagian. Dohalim, please do your best. Okay. I think she likes Dohalim, but maybe she's given up. I don't know. There are Renans and Dahnans alike who are unsatisfied with the way things are. I have to come up with other ways to keep things under control. So, yeah, we still gotta go talk to him to turn it in. Hello.
The culprits were Renans disguised as Dahnans?
Their intent was to turn Dohalim against the Dahnan people.
As a Renan, I apologize. Dahnans were being framed.
Ganya, please know Dohalim would never...
Oh, it's Ganya, not Ganye.
You're quite the conscientious one, aren't you? You could have kept quiet about the truth, and none would have been the wiser. And that's despite the fact that you were the target of this plot.
I believe telling you was a necessity.
I agree. In fact, I feel the urge to let my fellow Dahnans know just how honorable you are.
Ganya...
I hope this relationship continues, takes root, and endures long after we are gone.
On my name, Dohalim Ilkaris. I vow to do all that I can to that end.
They made it seem like he had a change of heart, but I think... Wasn't he always
Are you thinking about
okay with
your
him?
friend, Faria?
I've ended up putting her through another ordeal. Avakir as well. They've been made to suffer just for knowing me. And it's likely this will not be the last time either.
It's not your fault. Your position means Dahnans and Renans alike are going to look at you with their own individual prejudices. One side expecting the best, while the other assumes the worst. Much like what Alphen has experienced.
I understand. No. Understanding is not enough. I should have expected something like this to happen. Whether it was to a friend of mine, or someone else, it was my responsibility. And it's my fault for not being prepared. I'm going to instruct them to reinforce security. Of course, we'll have to do so carefully so as not to incite the old guard. Did you think I would blame myself more?
No. You're no longer your old self.
I don't plan on going back. Besides, the situation wasn't all bad either. Avakir had a colleague who cared about him, and was willing to step forward. The situation is changing. Slowly but surely. If things continue this way, it may someday lead to that utopia you spoke of. One where all people are treated equal. Though, I do not know how old I'll be by the time I see such a world.
No matter the age, you won't be seeing it alone.
That's true.
I don't know about everyone. I highly doubt any universe where 100% of people agree with people, because that's how reality apparently works. There's always one asshole who just isn't satisfied with something, and but when the majority do,
made it.
at least it's something. a utopia of everyone doing it, though, it seems like an impossible task. It really does. All right. Pottery time.
We brought materials for the glaze. How's the quality?
Oh, you can make great glaze out of this. Terrific!
You have a much higher voice than I thought.
Now you can finally make the pottery of your dreams, Dohalim.
My dreams. Right.
Is something wrong?
I thought about the reason his pottery is so beautiful. Why it's so fresh and attractive. It's because each piece fuses and combines multiple materials from foreign lands. A single dish reveals to us a new world beyond the walls that once closed us in.
You mean his pottery is only possible because we're now able to travel freely between the realms?
Yes. His pottery is the symbol of a new era. I hope to create a piece like that too.
You look so happy, Dohalim.
I am. I feel like a new door has opened for my pottery. My creative desires are welling up like a mountain spring from within. Now to create something with my own two hands. A new form of pottery befitting our new world.
That's it! Now pour that energy into the clay. Use my kiln when you're ready to fire your piece.
Ah, the kiln. Right, the kiln. Oh dear.
Huh? What's wrong now?
To create new pottery for the new world, a new kiln befitting the new era is also necessary.
Oh my god.
What? Even the kiln has to be new and special?
Art is a result of the artist's commitment. There can be no compromises.
Right. And how long does it take to build a kiln?
Probably a year, more or less.
A year?
First, one needs good stones. We could likely find some in Menancia.
Is this dish ever going to be finished?
I've given up. Ooh, clear 12 character subquests. I know I'm covering it, but I mean, you know, it's gone now. Binding essence.
Perhaps we should inquire further about the kiln materials?
Let's do that another time. I have a feeling you two could talk about it all day.
You're not angry, Kisara?
Anger won't change anything. And besides, I think it's a good thing that Dohalim can devote himself to his passions like this.
True. Okay. That might have actually been the last character substory. So only La and Alphen had battles. That's weird. Wait, a new quest came up in Polygon? What? Well, let's get out of the way. All right.
Why
hey.
you?
Oh my god. Look at those eyes. Like hell, I paid my hard-earned cash for this. But we need that food. We're starving. Sounds like quite the dispute. Care to fill me in? Oh, Lord Dohalim, the Dahnans are buying up all the food. They're trying to starve us. Stop with the false accusations. I'm simply buying the food I need. I have no obligation to give it to you just because it's the last of it. I need it for my family. Don't even try to tell me you have mouths to feed. How dare you? I did have family until they were slaughtered by your Renan scum. Okay, that's fair. Calm down, both of you. I understand the quarrel. There isn't enough food to go around, correct? In Polygon, business is conducted fairly with no distinction between Dahnans and Renans. It is unfortunate for you, but that means first come, first served. This man has the right to purchase the food.
That can't be.
You don't understand. My father is ill. He needs nutrition in order to recover. No, really now. And how do we know you're not lying just so you can get more for yourself? Both of you need to stop making accusations. Grr. This issue is unrelated to race. There simply isn't enough food to go around in Polygon. Unless all nations coordinate how much food they need and adjust trade accordingly, there will be no long-term solution. Why don't we try negotiating with some of the merchants in Menancia? Basint may have more surplus than other nations. Didn't we just learn in one of the side quests that they're struggling? Perhaps we can act as an intermediary and facilitate additional trade with Vicent. Let's give it a shot. And as you heard, we will go to Vicent to negotiate. While we're there, we'll procure procure some food for your father. Really, thank you. We Renans are truly blessed to have you as our guardian, Lord Dohalim. Figures you'd take the Renan side. You get your food, go! It is not because she's a Renan. She is in need, so I offer assistance. I would do the same for you. Besides, I am merely a representative of Renan. It is not the position many assume that it is. Dohalim. No, I apologize. We must make our leave. Okay.
Dohalim?
Are you okay? People misunderstand the position I hold, but that does not change the fact that I must do all I can to help when necessary. If you say so, let's depart for Vicent. Okay. That guy?
Guardian
Not
of the
great.
Renans, huh? That's quite the title, Dohalim.
A misnomer that doesn't reflect reality. I didn't choose it, nor do I want it. I am not a lord of old, ruling over the Renans. I do not seek to stand above the people, but among them as a fellow human being.
Right. You seem to enjoy being a mediator more than a leader.
Can you blame him? Alright, Vicent. Oh, it's right next to it. What the? That was weird. Like, disabled it.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Hi.
Hey!
You deal in wholesale foods, right? Can we talk to you for a bit? Oh, Kisara, and Lord Dohalim as well. I am pleased to see you are well. I'm honored that you even remember me. I didn't expect to see you back in this next neck of the woods. We have a favor to ask of you regarding business. Pelagian is running short on food right now, so we're wondering if you could sell some food to them. Although the timing is perfect, see, my acquaintance has a caravan and is looking to expand his business to Pelagian. Now I'll talk to them and ask if they can deliver some of our food to Pelagian as well.
I appreciate it.
I'm sure the people of Pelagian will be glad to hear it. Thing is, the wholesale food business is going to be problematic in the long term. What's the matter? Since the world changed a year ago, it seems like the soil in Menancia has changed a bit from how it used to be. Maybe that's why the crops aren't as bountiful as before. Kisara, can you do something about it? Just go hit the crops. So commerce is also taking a hit. Okay, we'll talk to the Department of Welfare. That would be great, thank you. You're so reliable, Kisara. You kind of remind me of the old Lord Dohalim. Is that a compliment? Anyway, thank you about Pelagian. If you need help with anything else, let me know anytime. Thanks, I sure will. Oh, and we have another favor to ask. Can you, do you have any particularly nutritious foods that you can part with at the moment? This is unrelated to the wholesale issue. We need it urgently for a sick citizen. I'm sorry to hear that, but unfortunately I've just run out. I do apologize. It'll be a while until I'm restocked, so it'd probably be faster to go gather supplies yourself. I'll give you a list of the most nutritious things I know of. Should have no problem gathering them.
Thank you.
I appreciate it. Better go get started. We already have them.
Kisara, you seem to have accepted your position as someone the people can rely on.
As a member of the Service Corps, being there for those in need comes with the territory. Besides, I'm happy to do it. It's a vital part of maintaining the peace, wouldn't you say?
Yes, I think I would.
Oh my god, that rat. You're caught, buddy. There's gonna be a cutscene in here for the X quest. Probably.
All right, let's get back to gathering info on wedding ceremonies. You and Rinwell looked into flowers, right? So what's next on the docket?
I'm thinking food should be next. The food at Kagari's wedding was really amazing. I still remember it.
Ooh, this is very important to Shion, though.
That's so. Hey, didn't I hear something real similar from Shion? That was close. I almost let something slip.
I don't know anything about that. I just have an interest in wedding foods. What should be served, how it should be prepared, stuff like that. I just want to learn.
True, you can't just serve anything you want that tastes good. If you served hot dogs at a wedding, people would riot.
I wouldn't.
Yeah. Wedding food
Fines?
should be a treat for the guests. So I'm sure Dahnans and Renans will each prefer different things.
Let's start by looking into the Renan side.
Yeah, I agree. We can begin by asking Dohalim.
Sorry. Dohalim's on Shion distraction duty. I'm doing my best to keep her in the dark too, so we've got to be sure she doesn't overhear us.
I see. In that case, maybe Dohalim's friends Avakir and Faria can help us out.
Okay.
Those two that were on Lenegus. They're over in Pelagian now, right? Yeah, that's a good place to start. Let's go see them and see what they have to say.
Okay, I'm assuming this is gonna be like, it'll probably be the last quest I do. I'm just kind of like doing it as we
Dinner at a
go.
wedding reception. What would you pick for the menu, Law?
I'd want a bunch of tasty meat. Just pile my plate with meat and I'll be happy as a clam.
I should have known you'd say that. And I imagine you're not the only one who feels that way.
Right? But since it's a fancy shindig, I guess you probably need some fancy food too.
True. I hope Avakir and Faria can give me some good suggestions.
We'll see. Boss fish. I need boss fish. Do they sell boss fish here? I think it's yeah, it's like this. Do I have to go actually fish the boss fish? Oh no. I think I do. I'll sell that. Oh, what the? I'll do that after we do this Navira Snowplains quest because I don't know. I'd rather save the collection stuff, and I think we're getting to the end
Finally.
of that quest after we get
If
it.
only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
Wait a minute. Oh, the quest is over there. You can get boss fish from this from the king, I think. All right. There was also a skit I just saw pop up there. Yeah, 15K. Okay.
This should be enough nourishing food. Let's take it back to Pelagian. As I recall,
No.
there's a recipe we've yet to try.
Yeah, this is the last ingredient we need.
Then let's go ahead and prepare it.
Where's my skit? Did the skit just go away? Oh, there it is.
Oh, hello, your majesties. Wait, what? You mean they're fighting again?
Oh, great. Alphen and Shion are gonna do that thing again, aren't they?
Law, now that you mention it, don't you think we should all do it?
What now?
Actually, Alphen, you're right. It is unfair that it's been only you and me this whole time.
Really? I wasn't aware it was a question of fairness.
Look, some things you don't understand until you try them, right?
All right. Whew. Why do you always get so grumpy out of nowhere?
Huh? Oh, hootity hoot. You're certainly one to talk. Whenever I ask what's wrong, you never give me a straight answer.
What? Well, that's 'cause you don't even try to understand my...
Excuse me? No, I'm sorry. I can't do this. I feel so stupid.
Yeah, I'm done. What kind of idea was that, making us do something so ridiculous?
Hey, now you know how we feel.
No one asked you to do improv owl theater.
Hey, I don't make the rules. All right, you're next.
Oh, this will be great.
We're doing this too?
Apparently. You never speak what is on your mind.
I do when I need to, but I trust you'll understand me regardless.
That is true.
Oh, they're on a whole different level. Is that what it means to be mature?
I'm not sure why, but it feels like we've lost.
Wait, this was a competition? But their little dialogue didn't even have anything to do with the king and queen, did it?
Exactly.
What's the matter, Alphen?
I'm just thinking, are we sure they were even fighting in the first place?
It took you until now to ask that question?
This is ridiculous. I don't know why. I love it. It's just ridiculous. Makes no sense. Okay. We'll go pick up that quest. We'll go turn in the other quests, and then we'll continue the,
Okay,
X.
off we go. Hey, if we find anyone who needs help here...
Is this the same guy that was...
Huh?
Yeah, maybe? Huh? Weren't you with the Bureau? Law, what are you doing here? That's my line. What are you doing here? I can't see him. You think I can just cast off my Bureau uniform and live a quiet life in the city? There are many who hold a grudge against all Bureau members. If they find me, I could be killed. Nah, you guys are getting drunk later. It's fine. You got it good, pulling around with Hero, even though you were a snake guy just like me. What will it take to wash away my past as an underling of the Renans? Do I have to save the world too? I don't know about that, but Law faced his past. He worked very hard to find what he could do to make up for it, and still does all he can. Renan, you that woman they call the Dahnan mage? You're like two outcasts licking each other's wounds. Makes me want to puke.
Why, you?
The hell did you just say? Well, I can't stand being near either of you. I've got better things to do. Coward. He's lucky he's so fast. I'm sorry you had to go through that. It's okay, you have nothing to apologize for. But did you notice something? He ran off towards Messiah 224. He was trying and failing to keep his bag hidden from us? Bag? Now that you mention it, he was holding something. So what? What about it? I'm just curious about what's in it. He said he had better things to do. He seemed pretty desperate, and if he's bitter about people judging him for the past, you think he might have something dangerous in the bag. I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking it. It's worth checking out. Let's go check it out. Okay. This guy sounds great. I'm sure... let him talk
Man
first.
said that. Could he have picked worse phrasing? I hope Rinwell and Law don't take his words too seriously.
Both of them have faced their pasts and are now looking forward to the future. But words can still hurt. And we should keep an eye on them.
I agree.
Nope. Okay. Words can still hurt. Depending on the words. Also, words can't hurt if you're like totally accepting of yourself.
Flown with the wind to get here faster.
Honestly, like most of the rude things that people say to me, I've completely accepted about myself. So it's like, I'm like, okay, don't know why you're. What are you trying to do here? Most of the time, it's other people that can't accept things themselves. Like this guy's having a bad day, right? Well, bad day, bad life, and he's projecting. That's all he's doing.
I guess...
Hey, you seen a suspicious guy coming this way? He was holding a bag about yay big. No, I haven't. Nah, look behind him. Hey, what's that you got in the snow behind you? Let me take a look. What's the meaning of this? You hit a bag in there? That snow is way out of place. I can see the damn bag. What? No, I hit it good. Aha! You are hiding it. You tricked me.
Good grief.
I can't see the bag, but that's the only snow around here that's unnaturally packed down, so it's pretty obvious. Damn it. You know the guy we're looking for. I don't know any snake eyes. I never said he was a snake eye. So you do know him. What's in the bag, and what is he planning to do in the village? No, wait a second. There's nothing dangerous in there. Just a bag full of rations, food. He'd never do anything to this village. He's just looking out for his old man and gave me... His old man? You mean he's your son?
Law.
You don't need to be so aggressive. Look, you're making him nervous.
Well...
Sorry. The truth is, I was also in the Bureau. I ran into your son before coming here, but he was acting strange, so we got worried. If food's all that's in the bag, then we'll leave you alone. Sorry for making wild accusations. So you used to be like my boy, huh? Then I have a favor to ask. Tell him he's atoned enough, that he should run far from here and stop worrying about me. Atoned? My son regularly sneaks into the village and leaves food in front of our house. He must feel guilty about sending me to the floodlights. Oh, he sent his own father? But even though it was his duty as a snake eye, he looked like he was hesitating at the time. He must have doubted what he was doing, as he sent others to the floodlights. Though he's no longer a snake eye, I doubt others will forgive my son for what he did. So I want him to run far away and live somewhere safe. It may sound selfish, but to me it hurts more to think that my son is being tied down because of me. Hey, I know he said some nasty things to you, but can I go tell him what you said? I know what it feels like to be bound by the past. I know how you feel. I still can't forgive Almadria, even after all this time. But being with all of you made me realize that I need to let some things go. So let's do it. Let's find that guy and tell him what his father said. You can wait here. I promise I'll tell him. Thank you. It's been rough not having anyone to talk about with this kind of thing.
Are you okay, Law?
Yeah. I was just thinking back on my time with the Snake Eyes. I was a serious mess
Hold on. Okay.
back then. But I still can't believe I really arrested my own dad.
Oh, Law.
Sorry. Now's not the time for old regrets.
He did try to arrest him, didn't he? Oh, he just went back to where he was. Okay. Excuse me. A horde of Zoogles? That's where the former Snake Eyes member was, right? Was it attacked? You gotta be kidding me. If he's dead, imagine how his father will feel. Here come even more. It's dangerous to stick together like this. Let's split up. In Kisar and Dohalim, go that way. Law and I will be here. Shion and Rinwell go. Alphen, leave him to me. I've got to tell him what his father said. I've just got to. Law? I can't really explain it, but Law sees himself in that guy. And when Law looks at him, he sees his own past, his own suffering, and wants to help. Rinwell. I told you I know how it feels to be bound by the past. That's why you and I have to find that former Snake Eyes and clear up the confusion. Yeah, you're right. Let's go. I've got your back. Alphen, are you sure about letting just the two of them go? Yeah, I'm sure they'll be fine. We should get going too. Okay, let's get this done for them. Ooh. Wait. Earth? Wind. Oh yeah, this is gonna be interesting.
Sealed.
All right, Cyclone.
I can carve
Illuminate the dark. Come forth in here.
Big lightning here.
We're in the home stretch, guys. More incoming.
Are there reinforcements?
Sealed.
Okay.
Cyclone.
That's gonna hurt.
Illuminate the dark. Magic Azam. Sleep now.
Let me just use the big one.
You get the gist. Shooting star.
Okay. If you can just stay there, sir.
Oh,
Yeah, he's dead.
Magic Azam. Sleep now. Cyclone.
Wait.
Blah blah blah.
Yeah, that one's
In here.
resistant.
Let's get you all tucked away. Far beyond the darkest sky. Magic Azam.
All right, he is super dead.
Shooting star.
Eat this. That's enough.
Photon.
Wait,
You get
what happened to Shooting Star? Oh, it's over there.
Blah blah blah. Blah blah blah.
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! You've got some nerve showing up to get knocked down.
Nice.
Barrage Blitz.
Leave it all
Damn.
to love.
Hey, I'm here too, you know.
That's enough. Crumble.
All right, resistant to Earth.
Eagle's eye.
Oh, violent darting wind. Magic.
Has she just been standing here?
Cyclone.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll be okay.
Oh my god. Wow, what are you doing?
Too slow.
I'm on a roll. I didn't ask for
Heal.
more of them.
Time for one more shattering of pieces.
Lightning condemned.
Attack time. Eagle
Thunder
time.
blade. Blah,
Blazing
blah, blah,
blade. I'll crush you. Lightning reflexes. Tenebrous claw.
I can't get his second one. I've seen it before, but
I'll finish you here and now. Dragon, watch this.
I don't know why it's so hard to get his second one.
Carve
Oops.
through
Light
armor.
astral letters. Blah,
Okay.
blah, blah,
Got some
magic.
nerve showing up to
Sleep
get
now.
knocked down.
You get the gist.
Cyclone?
Hit. Here's another.
I'll tear you
I need my stuff back. Come on.
Illuminate
There we
the
go.
dark. Magic Azam. Sealed.
Glitter dragon.
You get the gist.
Shooting star.
Oh, you get the gist. In here.
I hope this
Here.
thing is
Oh,
actually a broom.
more where that came from. Crossblade.
God
You
damn.
get the gist.
Here we go again.
Sealed.
I lost my focus.
Cyclone.
It does certainly feel like
Take that.
it takes a
Now
while.
you get
She's
the
not ideal for like
Sleep now.
killing things quickly.
I can carve through armor.
I mean, she does the damage. I just need that cast time to be like non-existent. Once we get that mysterious fragment. That's where you were hiding. Thank goodness you aren't hurt. Law and that woman from earlier, weren't you looking for food to give to your dad to atone? But how do you know that? We met your dad, and he asked us to pass along a message to you. Your father said you've atoned enough. You should run far away from here and stop worrying about me.
Huh?
He did? Really? Your dad was worried about you. That food was never meant as atonement. But if he didn't try something to get rid of this... If I didn't try something to get rid of this guilt, I was going to go crazy. I'm estranged from my father. I rebelled and ran away from home. I went through a lot after that. I joined the Bureau out of fear that someone would turn me in, and sent my own father, to the floodlights. I arrested my own dad too. You know that, right? Yeah, that's right. I'm jealous your parents aren't both dead. So, you worded that weird. I think your dad just wants you to live. I don't want to die either, but it's my fault the Dahnans in Cisloden are so distrustful of each other. I sent countless people to the floodlights, and now I'm supposed to leave my father and flee? How am I supposed to live with myself? What will you live for from now on? Huh? When I was struggling with my emotions, my friends told me this. The words always make their way into my heart through any anger or regret that may be there. Ah, I see. I have a lot more life to live? That was weird. I think that was his line. I don't know if the words that saved me will have the same effect on you. I don't think regret can be something to live for. So maybe your dad wants you to find something new you can live for. Well, I want to see my father. I don't just want to pass him rations. I want to apologize, to redeem myself. Before that, I want to make amends with everyone else. I'll do what I've got to do and keep living. It'd be difficult to earn the forgiveness of everyone you've wronged. Impossible, maybe. I know. But if that's what you want to do, you should do it. The wrongs you've done will always be with you. If you think you can do something to make it up for them, do it. Ah, so you're like me too. I've made up my mind. I'm not running anywhere. I'll pay for what I've done, no matter what it takes. And once I've done that, once I'm ready, I'll apologize to my father, directly, man to man. Hey, tell me, is repentance the same thing as regret? Is it enough to keep someone alive? Yeah, I think it is. And besides, now you're facing forward, and ready to move on. You'll be fine. I'm so ashamed. You guys are all so encouraging, but I lashed out at you like that. Thanks, guys. Sorry for what I said. I'll work harder so I can live with my dad. I hope he can live with his dad again. Yeah, listen, Rimwell, thanks. For everything. You didn't just get fired up. You're hitting her in the... the worst weapons. You didn't just get him fired up, but me too. Just like you, I took helping that man as another opportunity to look back on my own past. So I should be thanking you. I see. Whoa, what's the matter, Hoodle? It's okay, Hoodle. I didn't do anything wrong this time. What do you mean this time? Okay. There is so much unvoiced dialogue.
I had my doubts for a time, but Law and Rinwell have both gotten stronger.
Yes, our concerns were unfounded. They've both grown a staggering amount.
When we first met up again, I still saw them as children that needed my protection. But I was wrong. It's actually a little sad to realize.
It can be lonely when those you once protected no longer truly need your help. But they have become excellent friends and allies. Don't you think?
Yeah, I really do.
I mean, when you first met them, they were absolutely just children. This one. I'll turn this in, and
Always
I do want to
good to be back
see
in familiar territory.
Maybe we do the thing and see if the X quest keeps going after that. I don't know. The X quest is definitely gonna lead into the next episode, though. I doubt we'll finish it in time. Oh, Lord Dohalim. We talked to the merchant in Vicent, and she promised to transport food to Pelegion. It should only be a matter of time before shops are once again flush with groceries of all kinds. We also procured some nutritious items. Give these to your father, and he should recover. Oh, thank you so much for everything. Wow. If you're going to thank me, I'd like you to thank her as well. Dohalim? She's the one who took the reins in Vicent. There's only so much I can do on my own. You're, that Dahnan. I, don't...
No.
No need to thank me. No, thank you. I don't know what would have happened to my father if it weren't for you. Glad to be of service. I just thought all Dahnans around Lord Dohalim are his servants or something. But I see now that you're his equal. Is it not... It's just not getting through anyone's brain that Dahnans are people? They have to, like, witness an event for themselves before they realize anything. I guess from now on, Renans and Dahnan should work together like you two. You should just take one step at a time, just like you did now. I'll think about it. Please excuse me now. I want to give this food to my father. Now that the food problem has improved, I hope the situation in Pelegion has moved one step forward. It seems like Pelegion and Vicent are still in need of us right now. Yes, but that's just just now. I am certain that eventually Renans and Dahnans will be able to live together in harmony, even without any one person to guide them. We still have a lot to do in order to achieve such a world. And what if? Yes? What if such a day actually comes and we were able to leave our cities? What would you do then? What to do? What I'd really like is a nice quiet place near the water to relax. You don't mind such places either, do you? Well, I suppose you're right. Perhaps I should be playing some music by the water. Sneaky little hint. Kisara's gonna catch the bouquet. For sure. They're gonna show the wedding and she's gonna catch it. You've helped everyone in this nation and have my thanks. You've gone all gone way above and beyond for us. You're the ones who hold this country together. The day my presence is no longer required may come sooner rather than later.
Hey!
I don't know about that. Sure, more people are back to their old selves, but there's no end to the bickering and quarreling. You take care of whatever you need to do and then come right back. Beg your pardon. I intend to do all I can to ensure that day comes. Someday I'll make this a city filled with joy. That way you can leave it behind with a smile on your face. One other thing. This is for you. A small token of our appreciation. Oh my. I'm grateful for your kindness. I promise to make good use of it. Okay.
We've visited countless cities, but Everywhere we go, there seem to be more problems than before.
Perhaps. But no one can deny that the reconstruction efforts are making steady progress. Where we are now is just the first step on a long road.
That's right. With this kind of work on such a large scale, it will probably take decades to complete it all.
This is
But if
different?
everyone works together towards the same goal, I know we can create a world without suffering.
That's right. And even now, there are people with the same ideals as us, all over the world, working to improve their lives. We'll have to do all we can to protect them, and to ensure they can continue to do so in peace.
The thoughts and actions of the people alive today will shape the world of future generations yet to come.
Yeah, if you see something wrong with the world, the only way to make it better is to step up and do something about it. The people we've seen aiding in the reconstruction have reaffirmed that belief.
Still, it can be hard to be optimistic, given the current circumstances.
I know, but that's all the more reason for us to keep working to see this through to the end, right? We'll also have our own dreams and goals to work toward, for the sake of the future we're building.
You're right. As long as we're together, I'm sure we can do it.
I understand your willingness to go to great lengths for your ideals, but I do hope that you're able to take some days off to rest.
I could say the same of you.
I get it. Because if you both have a day off, you can spend it together, right?
That's not what I meant.
It wasn't?
Ooh. Dohalim is thinking about it, about the relationship. Well, there's no quest on here. What? Oh, I mean, I guess there's this, yeah. But have we done them all? Hold on. I need to count. One sec. I've done 39 quests. Is the X quest? Does the X quest count? I'm so confused. Is it the 40th quest, or is there more later? Maybe the story's not done.
I know it's sudden, but Dohalim's busy, so we were hoping the two of you could tell us a bit about Renan Customs.
I'm surprised you'd come to us, but we'd be happy to help out a friend of Doe's. Huh. I didn't know weddings were popular here. They're a custom that goes way back on Renan.
What kind of food do you serve at Renan weddings?
Let's see. For the guests... Oh, you've got to have a huge cake.
Literally have to.
The bride and groom cut the cake together in front of all the guests, then feed each other a slice.
They feed each other? I'd be too embarrassed to do something like that.
Wait, Alphen, are you asking about weddings to prepare for your own? In that case, you've got to make sure your partner has a say. But I guess that would be tough if you want to make it a surprise.
No. I'm just curious, so I'm doing some research. I'm not keeping this a secret because I want to surprise someone. I'm just not familiar with the customs and want to learn.
I see. Seeking knowledge on subjects out of your wheelhouse is a noble pursuit.
She doesn't buy it at all. Look at that. She's like, yeah, sure.
You've taught us a lot. Thanks, Avakir. Thanks, Faria.
Now that we've learned about Renan customs, why don't we ask someone about the Dahnan ones?
Sure, but who should we ask? I guess we could start by going to see Doc.
Okay.
Sounds like a plan. Let's head to Uzbek.
See, the thing is that this was like added
Does
on.
Doc's knowledge include weddings and food and stuff like that too?
I'm not sure. But the more I think about it, I suppose those aren't really his areas of expertise. I guess I might have a bad habit of turning to Doc whenever I have a problem.
You must really trust him. It's good to have someone like that when you're lost or confused. And he clearly doesn't mind.
This was added by going to, like, unclaimed DLC and claiming this quest as, like, an X quest. I think. So it's like, I don't think this would count towards the actual side quest, which makes me think that after interacting with the teleporter for the main story, I'm gonna get a few more quests unlocked somehow.
Finally made it.
Or maybe there's only one, there's one that's only available after you finish the DLC. I don't know.
Hey, Doc. There's something I want to talk to you about.
Weddings? I don't even know what that is. let alone what kind of food you should serve. Calaglio was poor, and we couldn't even afford to think about stuff like that when we were slaves.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, I've heard of weddings. There's ceremonies for people that are getting married, right?
Married, you say? Alphen, you thinking of settling down?
It's more that I haven't thought about it enough, so I want to prepare a little for when the time comes.
I was all prepared to take a parental role and give you my blessing, but you're not tying the knot?
Is that a thing? But not the wedding? The wedding's unheard of, but...
You know, Alphen, you really haven't changed at all.
Maybe not. There's still a lot I don't know. So much I have to learn.
So if Doc doesn't know anything, what now? I can't think of anyone else who might know about weddings.
Do you know anyone who's done that marriage ceremony? If you do, maybe you could ask them.
Oh, right! We do know one couple.
That's gonna be suspicious.
Kagari and Notio. Of course, why didn't I think of asking them? We attended their wedding, and theirs is the one that set off this whole wedding craze to begin with. They're the perfect pair for us to talk to.
Then our next destination is set. I'm sure they'll have all kinds of useful information.
Seems like everything's settled here then.
Good luck, Alphen.
Okay. Let's see how Shion's dealing with being distracted by Dohalim at the moment. Before we even listen to that. Oh, La. La's acting weird. La told me to give him an Alphen space when they're talking. Apparently they're discussing something really important and serious. Sounds suspicious to me. Very suspicious. A little too suspicious. I swear, La was grinning more than usual. He must be up to something. He's not good at hiding things. I wish Alphen wasn't mixed up in it, though. He's a bit of a softie, so I'm worried. Maybe I should keep an eye on things. Hopefully I'm overthinking things. Seems like Alphen and Doc were having a really deep conversation. Maybe La wasn't joking about discussing something serious with Alphen. And this is somehow related? But when I tried to ask what they were talking about, Dohalim stopped me, so I never found out. I asked him, do you think La is planning something? He's acting so strange, but Dohalim sidestepped the question and said, isn't La's behavior always a little strange? La is obviously acting suspicious, and Dohalim is trying to throw me off the trail. Come to think of it, Kisar is also acting strange. And I feel like Alphen and Rinwell kept glancing over at me. Maybe I'm overthinking this, but I feel like everyone except me is involved in some sort of discussion. I can't help but think, maybe, just maybe, they found out about that. Oh. What is that?
We should go to Kagari and Notio's place. Let's head to Thistleum.
They sure get along well. Like they're in their own little world together.
Well, they're married, so that's a good thing, right?
Yeah, for them. But it's hard to know how to respond when they're acting like that.
That's fair. It's never easy to figure that stuff out. That's why I just walk away anytime like a couple's like starts getting like that. All right,
we've reached
I'm
our
out.
destination.
They're lost.
Oh my, hello. Are you here for Notio? Or did you come to see me?
Both of you, actually. Can we ask you some questions about wedding ceremonies?
Of course. It would be our pleasure. Our wedding ceremony is one of my most important memories with my beloved Kagari. Ask us anything.
What should we talk about first? How about the day I decided to marry my sweet Notio?
Sorry. Maybe we can get to that later. For now, I want to know about the food.
See, I'm currently gathering information on food that's served at weddings. What kinds of dishes guests will enjoy, that kind of thing. You two have experience, so I was hoping you could share your insights.
Of course. We'd be happy to. Our ceremony was very simple, but we did it our way.
We didn't worry too much about Dahnan or Renan traditions. We decided to do whatever made us happy.
It's the thought that counts, after all.
This is the biggest takeaway he needs from
I
this.
think you should prepare whatever the couple wants to eat, or something they want their guests to eat.
The thought that counts. Taking care of your guests, you mean? Thank you. That's helpful.
Oh, and we prepared dishes with ingredients that are said to be auspicious.
Since everyone came all the way just for us, we wanted our guests to feel happy too.
Everyone who attended seemed to enjoy it, so I recommend doing the same.
But gathering everything was quite an ordeal. Remember, Notio? We were only able to serve what we did through sheer luck.
What do you mean by sheer luck?
The merchant we talked to said it was a miracle he got everything, and that he'd never be able to manage it again.
Wow, it's that much trouble. And it may be tough to procure those kinds of ingredients. If that's the case, we should try to gather everything ourselves and see what we can do.
You want to gather things now? Even though you're not getting married yet?
Yeah, I want to make sure I know how to get what I need. I want all my bases covered.
Okay. You sure put your all into things you're serious about, huh, Alphen?
I appreciate your help, Law. So, what kinds of auspicious ingredients should we go after?
Sea bream is a high-class fish with an elegant taste, so it's often seen in celebratory meals in Thistleum.
They also said something about lemons bringing good luck.
We have
I don't
those?
know why, but they said it'll keep you from catching a cold.
Where I'm from, we eat rat pig meat on special occasions. It's supposed to be good for your health.
Sounds like certain ingredients carry special meaning. We'll see what we can scrounge up. Oh, wait. I already have the ingredients you just mentioned.
Yep.
This is what we were after, right?
Wait, why are we handing over food?
You've already got some auspicious ingredients. And I went on and on about how hard it'd be to get them. Seems I was wasting my breath.
It definitely wasn't easy.
Okay. I think we got a handle on how to gather what we need. We should be able to lend a hand next time someone's having a ceremony. I also know what to do to prepare for my own wedding. If I ever have one, I mean.
How about that? I think we got some good info.
If you're doing all this to prepare for your own wedding, you should fully understand what your partner wants before planning the menu.
What my partner wants.
Sorry, I didn't mean to be nosy.
It's not like that, Kagari. But people keep telling me the same thing. To take my partner's wishes into consideration. But I'm still just doing research, so I don't really understand what that means.
What?
So you're doing research to understand what you want for yourself. I think that's wonderful too.
Some people are satisfied as long as they end up married and don't do any planning at all. Those kinds of people are the worst.
Yeah, that was a close one.
We got some great advice. So I think that should about do it for our culinary investigation.
I feel like there was some other auspicious food, but I can't recall what it was.
What? There's more?
I'm sorry, but I'm sure there was some delicious and auspicious food that both Renans and Dahnans enjoy. It was the hardest one to get our hands on. Someone knowledgeable about gourmet should know what it is.
Well, now that's got me curious. We've already come this far. We should try to gather some ingredients.
Man, I knew you'd say that. But how are we supposed to do that when we don't even know what you want? Maybe that old man will know. You know, the one traveling around in search of fine delicacies?
Honestly, I think Gordon Gourmet would be the best man at the wedding, chosen by Shion, no matter what.
He's definitely the perfect person to ask.
I call him Gordon, but Gordino,
I know,
yes.
right? Let's go talk to him next.
Thanks for all the help, both of you.
I hope what we shared was useful.
I can only imagine there are more X-Quests after
Where
this.
our old foodie friend is now.
We'll probably run into him if we go somewhere famous for its food, right?
I hope he hasn't collapsed again while searching for his next culinary obsession.
Where is he? He collapsed in Vicente, huh? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how long this is gonna go on or whatever, but I'm going to continue this in the next episode, and it might go into story after, so it might be a mix of both, depending on how long this X quest goes. All I know is it's getting quite long as it is, and I just have no end. There's no end in sight. I have no idea. So I'm gonna end this here, and hopefully we find that last subquest that's missing from what I counted. Unless I'm supposed to have 52 subquests, because we have 12 character subquests and then 40 other subquests. That means I'm missing like 13 quests right now. I'm either missing 1 or 13 quests. So maybe there's more story that I don't know about. Maybe the next quest is actually a lot longer than I thought, but we'll see. But thanks for watching. Let me know if you like it, and I will see you in the next one.